Every winter, millions of families hold their breath when the utility bills arrive. Gas prices climbing, electricity costs soaring, and that constant worry about whether you can afford to stay comfortable in your own home. But what if I told you there's an entire community that hasn't paid a heating bill in over 300 years, and they're warmer and more comfortable than most of us? The Amish have mastered the art of heating without depending on gas companies or electric grids. Their methods aren't just about saving money. They create a warmth that modern systems simply can't replicate. When you walk into an Amish home on a bitter winter day, you're enveloped by a deep penetrating heat that seems to warm you from the inside out. It's not the artificial blast of forced air or the uneven patches of electric heat. It's something entirely different. These aren't primitive survival techniques. They're sophisticated heating systems that work better than anything you can buy at the home improvement store. The Amish have spent generations perfecting methods that provide consistent, comfortable warmth while being completely independent of outside utilities. And the best part? You don't need to live off the grid to benefit from their wisdom. Before diving into specific techniques, it's crucial to understand why the Amish choose these methods. For them, relying on external utilities creates a dangerous dependency that conflicts with their core values of self-reliance. Every monthly bill represents a loss of control over their own comfort and security. When the power goes out, when gas prices spike, when supply chains break down, they're completely unaffected. This philosophy goes deeper than just avoiding bills. It's about creating resilient homes that function regardless of what's happening in the outside world. Their heating systems don't just work. They work consistently, reliably, and indefinitely. There's no planned obsolescence, no service calls, no wondering if your system will fail during the coldest night of the year. The Amish approach heating as a fundamental life skill rather than a service you purchase. They understand that true security comes from knowledge and preparation, not from writing checks to utility companies. This mindset shift alone can transform how you think about keeping your home warm. At the center of most Amish homes sits a wood-burning stove, not as decoration or ambiance, but as the primary heat source that keeps entire families comfortable through brutal winters. These aren't the decorative fireplaces you see in modern homes. They're serious heating machines designed for maximum efficiency and heat output. The beauty of wood heating lies in its simplicity and effectiveness. A properly operated wood stove can heat spaces that would cost hundreds of dollars monthly to warm with conventional systems. The heat radiates outward in waves, creating zones of warmth that feel natural and comfortable. Unlike forced air systems that blow hot air around, wood heat creates a steady enveloping warmth that penetrates walls, furniture, and even your bones. What makes this system truly remarkable is its independence. Wood can be gathered locally, stored indefinitely, and burned without any connection to outside infrastructure. When storms knock out power lines or supply disruptions affect gas delivery, wood stoves keep burning. The fuel source is renewable, often free, and complete. The fuel source is renewable, often free, and completely under your control. And the only thing what you committing about the non-sector is about that the month product. Bus don't sell there when you send it out of religion, stealing, some of the drummet workten, and it is also to hold on to the house. To Tanus. None of us Well, softer woods like pine ignite quickly. While wood stoves provide immediate heat, masonry heaters represent the pinnacle of efficient home heating. These massive structures, built from brick or stone, work on a completely different principle that's both ancient and incredibly sophisticated. Instead of continuously burning fuel, they capture intense heat from short, hot fires and store it in their thermal mass for gradual release. The science behind masonry heaters is fascinating. A single fire, burning for just a few hours, can provide warmth for an entire day or longer. The massive stone or brick structure absorbs the intense heat, then slowly radiates it back into the living space over 24 hours. It's like having a giant heat battery that charges quickly and discharges slowly, providing steady comfort without constant fuel consumption. This system offers incredible efficiency because the wood burns at extremely high temperatures, creating complete combustion with minimal smoke or waste. The thermal mass captures heat that would otherwise escape up the chimney, storing it for later use. The result is a heating system that uses less fuel while providing more consistent warmth than any conventional method. For families committed to long-term heating solutions, masonry heaters represent an investment that pays dividends for decades. Once built, they require minimal maintenance while providing superior comfort. The initial construction cost is significant, but the operational savings over time make them incredibly economical. They're particularly effective in larger homes where consistent heating is essential. The beauty of masonry heaters extends beyond their function. These structures become architectural focal points, adding character and value to homes while serving as gathering places for families. There's something primal and comforting about the gentle warmth radiating from a massive stone heater. It creates an atmosphere that modern heating systems simply cannot match. The Amish understand that effective heating starts with intelligent home design. Their houses aren't just shelters. They're thermal systems designed to capture, retain, and distribute heat efficiently. Every design decision, from wall thickness to window placement, serves the goal of maintaining comfortable temperatures with minimal energy input. Thick stone and brick walls serve as thermal mass, absorbing heat during the day and releasing it slowly as temperatures drop. This natural temperature regulation reduces the need for active heating, while creating more stable indoor conditions. Unlike modern homes with thin walls and synthetic insulation that can degrade over time, Amish construction uses materials that improve with age. The layout of Amish homes reflects centuries of heating wisdom. Common living areas are kept compact and centrally located, allowing heat from a single source to warm multiple rooms efficiently. Ceilings are often lower in main living spaces, keeping warm air closer to where people actually spend time. Bedrooms and less used areas are positioned to benefit from residual heat without requiring direct heating. Strategic window placement maximizes passive solar gain during winter months. South-facing windows capture maximum sunlight during the day, while north-facing openings are minimized to reduce heat loss. This isn't accidental. It's deliberate design that turns the sun into a free heating source. The thermal mass of stone and brick walls absorbs this solar energy during the day and releases it gradually throughout the night. Door and window placement is carefully considered to minimize heat loss. Fewer exterior openings mean fewer opportunities for warm air to escape and cold air to enter. When openings are necessary, they're designed with thermal efficiency in mind, often featuring double-pane glass or storm windows that create insulating air pockets. Long before solar panels became popular, the Amish were harnessing solar energy through intelligent building orientation and window design. Their homes are positioned to capture maximum winter sunlight while minimizing summer heat gain, a sophisticated understanding of solar geometry that many modern builders ignore. South-facing walls feature larger windows that act as solar collectors during winter months when the sun is lower in the sky. These windows create a greenhouse effect, warming interior spaces naturally during daylight hours. The thermal mass of interior walls and floors absorbs this solar energy, storing it for release after sunset. Window coverings play a crucial role in this system. During sunny winter days, curtains and shutters are opened wide to maximize solar gain. As evening approaches, thick coverings are closed to trap the accumulated heat inside. This simple practice can significantly reduce heating requirements while maintaining comfortable temperatures. The beauty of passive solar heating lies in its simplicity and reliability. The sun rises every day, providing free energy that requires no fuel, produces no emissions, and costs nothing to operate. By designing homes to capture and store this energy effectively, the Amish have created heating systems that work automatically without any human intervention. Modern homes can easily incorporate these principles. Strategic window placement, thermal mass materials, and proper insulation can dramatically reduce heating costs while improving comfort. It's not about high-tech solutions. It's about understanding how buildings interact with natural energy sources and designing accordingly.
While wood stoves and masonry heaters provide primary heating, the Amish use kerosene and oil lamps for supplemental warmth in specific situations. These simple devices serve dual purposes, providing light and generating localized heat exactly where it's needed most. Kerosene lamps are particularly valuable for heating individual rooms or providing warmth in areas distant from main heat sources. A single lamp can raise the temperature in a small room by several degrees while providing pleasant, warm light. Multiple lamps can create comfortable conditions in larger spaces, offering flexibility that central heating systems cannot match. The portability of these lamps makes them incredibly versatile. They can be moved from room to room as needed, providing heat and light wherever families are spending time. This targeted approach to heating is far more efficient than warming entire houses when only specific areas are occupied. Oil lamps operate on similar principles but often burn longer and more steadily than kerosene versions. Both types of lamps are simple to operate, easy to maintain, and completely independent of electrical systems. They represent backup heating that's always available, regardless of weather conditions or infrastructure problems. The fuel for these lamps is inexpensive and can be stored safely for extended periods. Unlike electricity or gas, which must be purchased continuously, lamp fuel can be bought in bulk and stored indefinitely. This creates true energy independence while providing reliable heating and lighting capabilities. Effective insulation is crucial for any heating system, and the Amish have developed sophisticated approaches using natural materials and time-tested techniques. Their methods focus on creating thermal barriers that last for decades while using materials that are readily available and environmentally sustainable. Wool has been used for insulation for centuries, and the Amish continue to rely on its superior thermal properties. Wool insulation naturally regulates moisture while providing excellent thermal resistance. Unlike synthetic materials that can degrade or settle over time, wool maintains its insulating properties indefinitely while being completely natural and renewable. Heavy curtains and drapes serve as movable insulation, creating additional thermal barriers at windows and doorways during cold periods. These coverings trap air and create insulating layers that significantly reduce heat loss. The ability to adjust insulation based on conditions makes this approach more flexible than permanent installations. Weather stripping and caulking receive careful attention in Amish homes. Every gap, crack, and opening is sealed to prevent air infiltration. This attention to detail can dramatically improve heating efficiency by eliminating drafts and heat loss through small openings that many homeowners overlook. Rugs and carpets provide floor insulation while adding comfort and warmth to living spaces. Natural fiber rugs, particularly wool, create thermal barriers between feet and cold floors while contributing to overall room insulation. This approach addresses comfort at the human level rather than just air temperature. Root cellars represent sophisticated understanding of Earth's natural insulating properties. These underground spaces maintain consistent temperatures year-round, creating ideal conditions for food storage while demonstrating principles that apply to home heating and cooling. The Earth provides massive thermal mass that moderates temperature swings. Several feet below ground, temperatures remain relatively constant regardless of surface weather conditions. This natural climate control can be harnessed for both food storage and home heating applications. Proper ventilation in root cellars prevents moisture buildup while maintaining stable temperatures. The Amish have perfected ventilation systems that provide necessary air circulation without compromising thermal efficiency. These same principles apply to home heating systems. Proper airflow is essential for comfort. Airflow is essential for comfort and efficiency. The construction techniques used in root cellars, thick walls, proper drainage, strategic ventilation, demonstrate building methods that create naturally climate-controlled spaces. These principles can be applied to basements, storage areas, and even main living spaces to improve thermal performance.
The remarkable thing about Amish heating methods is how easily they can be adapted for contemporary living.
You don't need to abandon modern conveniences to benefit from centuries of heating wisdom. Small changes and strategic additions can dramatically improve your home's thermal efficiency while reducing dependence on expensive utilities. Installing a wood stove or pellet stove provides backup heating while reducing monthly energy costs. Modern versions are clean burning, efficient, and can be integrated into existing homes without major renovations. They offer the security of independent heating while providing the comfort and ambiance that only wood heat can create. Improving insulation using natural materials and traditional techniques costs far less than complete system replacements while providing immediate benefits. Simple upgrades like heavy curtains, weather stripping, and draft elimination can reduce heating costs by 2,000 and 30% with minimal investment. Strategic window treatments that maximize solar gain during winter while providing insulation during cold periods can significantly impact heating requirements. Understanding how your home interacts with sunlight throughout the day allows you to harness free solar energy effectively. Even small changes like using oil lamps for supplemental heating in specific rooms can reduce overall energy consumption while providing pleasant, warm light. These traditional methods complement modern systems rather than replacing them entirely. The key insight from Amish heating wisdom is that comfort doesn't require dependence on expensive, complex systems. Simple, reliable methods that work with natural processes often provide superior results while offering true energy independence. Their approach proves that the best solutions are often the oldest ones, refined through generations of practical experience into systems that simply work year after year without fail. In a world of rising energy costs and increasing system complexity, the Amish way offers a path toward heating independence that's both practical and proven. Their methods don't just keep homes warm. They create the kind of deep, satisfying comfort that makes winter something to embrace rather than endure.